Hello folks, and welcome to another video. Today we are doing a new segment called Face Off. And the theme today is spit, because why not?
Yeah.
So we have a song by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs called Spitting Off the Edge of the World, and it's going head to head in a face off against Spit in My Face.
By Thank You So Much?
Yes, thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
The name's missing all the vowels for some reason. But
yeah. Because there's somebody else out there with the same name, probably.
That's
but anyway,
a band I never heard of.
So today we're going to be drinking, while we're watching those videos, we're going to be watching or looking at Casita Brews, or trying Casita Brews, which is Thanks Alan, which is kind of a tribute beer.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Professor and Know-It-All.
Hello, minions!
What's up?
Welcome to our show where we drink beer. We don't talk about the beer. Well, we do it in a separate video.
Yep. And you guys can see our little can right here. This is Thanks Alan, and it's a hefty barley beer, and barley and malts.
Sounds good to me.
So, it's pretty though. Oh my God.
Let me have some.
Let me have some, boy.
And we're drinking from our Queen City glasses.
Yes, as you can see here, logo in the background.
I think I might have taken a little bit more than you.
That's all right.
Okay, so we're gonna sip on this while we watch these videos. It's a face-off. We're starting with the Yeah Yeah Yeahs spitting off the edge of the world.
Let's get into it. Very heartbeat like. So, I don't know Yeah Yeah Yeahs very well.
Right.
I know a couple songs. People have played them for me, usually at parties or hanging out with people, so I just don't recall much from them.
The one that it was really big there was Heads Will Roll.
Mm-hmm.
Heads Will Roll on the floor.
I probably heard it.
Yeah,
but I don't know
I'm sure it's pretty well known.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a newer one, and it's a collaboration apparently with Perfume Genius.
Oh,
I'm not
I
sure
can read.
Yeah. So, but this is when I was hearing this beginning. I mean, it's very synth heavy.
Yes.
Right? And not all their stuff's like that.
Oh, that's what I want to know. So
Yeah. And this is a dark synth, so it's like it makes me think of Kavinsky, or which was like this group that had. I think actually they had the person from The Knife. The lady sings on one of their songs.
Okay.
And it's a guy from Daft Punk, I think, is involved with Kavinsky.
Oh.
We'll have to do one of their songs sometime.
But yeah, and then you got...
Hopefully I'm not wrong.
On top of that, it almost comes off a little bit like... what was the guy who did Cars? Not his initial stuff, not his popular stuff, but that other stuff you go on.
Gary Newman.
Gary Newman, there you go. I wanted to see...
That synth is very similar to Gary Newman.
Yeah, that has that very old 80s thick Tron-like sound.
Yes, Tron. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. That might be the Daft Punk influence.
Very true. It's creepy.
We're spitting off the edge of the world. Never had no chance.
eye?
I'm not sure what's going on.
Because he hasn't blinked.
Am I what's left? Silence whisper to me.
Wounded arms must carry the load.
And the kids cry out. We're spinning off the edge of the world.
Wow.
So what's going on? And
All
now
of
it's a Mad Max car.
all of a sudden, a storyline came into it. I thought it was just a guy pushing a car because they were stuck, and she was just. I don't know. I just thought it was like those people doing like weird avant-garde videos, like we'll just have people doing random shit.
And especially when she threw off her jacket or whatever that.
Yeah, and then
thing
parts
was.
and pieces of her clothing.
And I was thinking, okay, so she's gonna do her look at me thing.
Yeah.
But then it turned.
Yeah.
So.
And
What was someone was saying something, I wanted to be a perfect killer or something like that?
Yeah, I wanted to be like to kill a perfect man or something like that. Let's say what.
And then his eyes got all like dark.
When I'm with you, I want to be a kind of hero.
The kind of hero. Okay.
All right, we're gonna go back to right here.
I wanna read
Let's
that
watch
again.
this again. It got interesting.
Wounded arms must carry the load.
And
Huh?
the kids cry out. We're spinning off the edge of the world. Out in the night.
Oh my.
Never had no chance. Nowhere to hide. We're spinning off the edge of the world. Nowhere.
Such an odd mix of visual and song.
No chance. Out comes the sun. Spinning off the edge of the world. Wings from the sky.
God, I'm drawing a blank on the group this reminds me of. I mean, you even get a little bit of Birthday Massacre in it. Like slow stuff that they do in those breaks.
With the wall, like it's not like a light little synth sound. It's like it's a drum, right? Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I still understand. I'm trying to think about what the words mean, spitting off the edge of the world, because you think when people are spitting off bridges and things like that, they're being rebellious. Or,
Yeah, and basically like, saying fuck you to the world or whatever like that. I'm trying to figure out if that's like just the general point.
Right. Hopefully we'll find out more.
Oh shit. Yeah, you can get a light. Now the yes and him and the girl, right?
I honestly am not sure. I thought there was more than one guy.
I thought it was just two people.
It could be.
Looked like they put on a good little fun New York post-punk type of show.
I really need to learn more.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I just had this ridiculous idea that she looks like that lady from who was Bruce Willis's girlfriend in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, really? Uma Thurman? No, the other girl.
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction. The one who's like, I want some blueberry pancakes. So, the video was
wild.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it's kind of like it kind of looks like a B-side kind of like Grindhouse type of film, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely gave me those vibes.
It gave me kind of, it's interesting, the New York thing at the end, right? Because then I was thinking Mad Max at first, but then I was thinking Escape from New York.
Escape from New York is what kind of popped in
it
my
looked
head.
more like that.
Yeah. Yep. Very like dirty retro punk-ish. Yeah. Everything is like, you know, almost cyberpunky, but very low budget.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So,
but I like this kind of a sound. I mean, it's the kind of thing where when I first hear the song, I love it. But it was kind of doing the same thing over and over, in and out. You know,
But you know what?
We'll see how it...
I always like those type of songs too, like where it's like, all right, this is a genre, and you kind of get lost in it. And that's like one of those ones, like I say, like I would go over to parties and stuff like that, and they would put it on, and I'd be like sitting there drinking beers and relaxing, and all of a sudden you just have this synth drone in the background with the ethereal vocal. It's an atmospheric type
I like her voice
experience.
a lot.
Yeah, it's very mesmerizing.
Yeah. It reminds me of Chrissy Hine.
I was going to say the exact same thing. She kind of reminds me of Chrissy Hine kind of all over.
Yeah.
Just with, she's more, it's weird because I think this is a less polished group, but her voice sounds more polished.
Yeah.
Over top of the
I agree.
dirtiness. I guess it's a good juxtaposition.
So guys, this is the time where we take a brief intermission.
Mm-hmm.
Hear Monty Python intermission sounds right now. I almost said intermission.
Oh, we're going to have to do that. We have to create like a little...
That'd be good.
Nah.
So that was the first Spit video. Now it's face-off time. We're going to listen to Spit in My Face, which sounds like an imperative, right? Like, Spit in My Face by Thanks So Much. So let's do it.
Alrighty. Bass.
See, that's like pure, like...
Just love. Early new wave Britpop sound.
Definitely a Brit.
First impressions.
I like that.
I see. I'm a sucker for bass lines,
and
that's the reason why I started.
That was like that was a New Order Cure bass line.
Yeah, very much
more
so.
New Order-ish, probably.
Yeah, but and you get that kind of definitely like. I mean, it sounds a lot like that early nasty post-punk stuff, post-hardcore, post-punk that came from Britain, like in the mid 80s. That really just like they don't try to hide their accent. Like you have those other English accents.
Can't tell.
You can't tell. But then you have the was it Echo and the Bunnymen and all them that did that really nasty bleh. Like,
well, or think of Britpop.
Yeah,
Britpop is like my accent is a feature of the music. But this is different because it's a feature of the music, but it's different.
This kind of reminds me if
his voice is unique. I've never heard a voice like that.
This and it's not what it is, but the stripped down version of this, like how it's so raw sounding. Mm-hmm. There's a guy called that my daughters listen to called Rex Orange County.
Not familiar with
very stripped down, very basic alterna pop type of sound. Okay. But if he added like synths and like the bass lines like this, that's what it sounds like. It's very stripped down, very raw. It's pretty cool. Everything is starting to kind of take a step back into this digital.
Take it back a few seconds. Yeah, I agree. You hear this sound. This is an old sound.
Yeah.
Same with the last song, right? So
definitely.
I'm gushing, I play for you, but you never spinning my face, my lovely one face. Spinning my face, my love, it won't change me. Spinning my face, my love, I've gone crazy.
like, why is it so freaking catchy?
It's nuts.
I know we love to argue, let's get at it. You crush my heart and say it's nothing. You broke me down. I can't.
So emo, vocal-wise.
Oh, yeah.
I play for you, but you never. Spinning my face, my love, it won't face me. Spinning my face, my love.
It's like if you took an emo group and that Weekend song and put it together.
I'm
You know what
sorry,
I'm talking
take
about,
an emo song of which group?
The Weekend.
Oh,
That,
right.
that song, that 80s, that really throwback 80s song,
Yeah.
and you mash it together. It's MCR, My Chemical Romance, and The Weeknd did a collab. This is what
It's interesting. Well, the lyrics, I mean.
if he was really English.
He's saying, from what I could hear, he's saying, spit in my face, my love, it won't
Yep.
change me.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take the abuse, I still
Yep.
love you.
I still love you. Look, baby, you can kick me in my nuts and throw dirt in my face. I'll be fine. I'll still come back to you. So that's like
But it's so freaking catchy.
he's just like lost in love.
Well, what's interesting, though, is think about the last song, right? We can do some more comparisons.
Yeah, yeah.
But the meaning of the last song is way more obscure than this.
Yeah, the yeahs are more poetic, I assume, and this
I
guy's more
assume,
straightforward. He's gonna like dropping F-bombs and stuff in there, even though it's in a heavy English accent, and I sometimes struggle with it. I do like that little bleh. Bleh. It's like he's like listened to some of the hardcore guys where they're like boo, bleh. But he's adding it into his like little.
So, isn't that like the Munsters font? or
Oh,
something?
totally is. Totally is.
So what'd you think?
You know what? This is one of those ones that kinda I had zero expectations of.
Right. Because you never heard them before.
Yeah, so I've never even heard of the name of the group until you said, hey, let's do this one.
Right.
I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Because at least a lot of the bands I've heard, most of them, I've heard of at least.
Right.
So this is new. Maybe we're on this I can see getting big. Especially with what my daughters bring to me now.
Right.
It's kind of like, I'm like, where the frick? This shit is the stuff that kids that hid in the corner in my high school listened to. It's really
now it's
wild.
mainstream, yeah,
and now
right.
it's mainstream.
Interesting.
It's like it's taken that
Which I love.
shoegaze grunge thing and then electronicked it up and then smashed some
Yeah.
hip hop and stuff into it.
I know, that's the
Threw it out
weird
there.
thing. The hip hop in there.
A tad,
Yeah.
like his cadence would lean toward hip hop on occasion, but it was still just
And then he would change his voice.
yeah.
Which is
Yeah, so
interesting.
he would go up and down and register, but still be in key. It's just that it added a little bit of texture to it. Still straightforward, kind of weird alterna pop, I guess is the best way I can put it, but I'm not sure. I'm going to give it a couple more listens, though.
This
It's
is,
definitely worth that.
This is a goth club dance tune.
Oh,
Without a
totally.
doubt.
Totally.
This would
totally.
get people out on the dance floor.
Yeah, with their fake wine or goth necklaces and stuff like that. That totally, the font, yeah, pulling that in.
But I love this.
Belle Lugosi.
Okay, so we have to do it now.
Okay.
This is a face-off, or what we're calling a spit-off because of the theme. So, which one would you spit on, and which one would you choose?
Which one would I spit on, and which one would I allow to spin on? Oh my god!
Wow.
I came up with something. Let's see. I am going to say. Oh my god, this one's tough.
Should we go back to our no, let's leave it here because we got our...
Yeah, we got them up there, so you can see them.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
go
it's
to
on the left. Thanks
Is it
so
going to
much
go
on
to
the right.
that side or that side?
Or right above my head. I am going to lean right now, just based off. I know Yeahs are kind of like a legendary group, but right now, just out of what caught my ear, and I would be more apt to listen to next, would be "Thanks So Much."
Okay.
I don't know, it's just something about it.
So for you, they win the spit-off.
I think I would rather them spit on me than Yeahs, even though if I were to really be in real life around them, I would probably pick Yeahs.
Well, I know a lot more yeahs. I've never heard, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
this group. What I like is that they surprise me.
They're very similar, though. These two songs weren't that far off.
Yes.
I could see them
in
touring together.
a lot of ways. Yeah.
I could see them touring together.
But very different tones.
Totally.
Yeah. But
It's the more experienced versus the youth side of that sound.
right.
I
Yes.
think.
I agree with that. And I just because I felt like the Yeah Yeahs was solid. It was a solid song and it's well constructed. But as far as something I want to hear over and over again,
Yeah.
I am going to go for
Thanks so much. Oh,
Thanks So Much. Yeah.
That's actually kind of surprising to me.
because if I have something I want to put on a playlist and listen to over and over again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on.
God, yeah, because it doesn't, like I said, yeah, yes, background during a party, ethereal. This I would listen to and go, and try to pick it out a
I
little
would
bit more.
crank it up.
Yeah. Well, man, let's crank it up.
Okay.
All right, guys.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is the first of many face-offs.
Face off. Let us know if you have a face off you would like to see.
Yes, that would be
All
great. It's based on a theme, okay?
Yep.
Get it right.
Make sure you go on the community. Give us go onto our community tab, pick out 2 groups with a common theme. And
Same
then let us know
word.
what that
Basically,
theme-
we mean same word. in
Same
this
word,
song.
something to type together. And
Yeah.
We'll be good. All right. Other than that,
Cheers,
we're
guys.
up. Cheers. We'll
Thanks.
see you on the next one.
Later.